Hey, what is going on, Pokemaniacs? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Man, and in today's video, I have the last battle of the SPDA Draft League. And so far, I've been unable to get one single win. This is the first time that this has happened to me. And the reason for that is because simply my opponents have been better than me. Like, there's no other way to put it. All of them have been very strategical. They've been very smart. They have been making some really great decisions throughout our battles. So to you guys, I salute you. And like I said in the last video, I'm not gonna do team previews because I've been really busy with school, with homework and things like that. So, but if you guys haven't done so already, don't forget to leave a like and comment who you think it's gonna be the MVP for the battle. And also, do not forget to follow me on Instagram because it also helps the community grow. Now, without further ado, let's go and jump into the battle. Alrighty then, guys, let's get started. Let's see. Oh, I gotta tell my opponent my terrace. Alright guys, let's see. I think I'm gonna lead with my... Oh, this is rough. I'm gonna lead with my Dreadlock. His Terra Captains are the Fezandipiti. Not Fezandipiti, what am I saying? The Necrozma, who's Terra Psychic, and the Finnegan. Alright, let's get started. Alright guys, let's see. Here's the Chosen One. Okay, fair enough. And then just has a correction. The Terra Captains are actually the Fezandipiti, so I was actually correct. It's Terra Water. And then Terra Psychic on the Necrozma. I'm gonna reflect right here. Alright, my opponent is gonna retreat Kal-El. That's pretty funny, that's Superman. And then here comes the Fezandipiti. Alright, there's my reflect. Let's get the fudge out of here. Parting shot, hopefully it's gonna... Okay, yep, it's gonna work. Yep, I'm out. Period. Alright, I wonder if my opponent is gonna do a U-turn. What should I go for? I'm gonna go for my Landorus. Let's see what my opponent can do right here. Let me take a look at his... He doesn't have anything for an Earthquake. Toxic. Oh, shiznit. Alright. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. I think my opponent is gonna retreat. Do I Stealth Rock or... Yeah, I'm gonna Stealth Rock. Yeah, I really need this hazards right now. Here comes Apollo the Sociable. Okay, fair enough. Alright, I think he's gonna go for a Brick Break right here. Alright, I'm gonna get some damage right here. Let's U-turn. I don't think the Brick Break is gonna do a lot of damage anyways, because I'm a flying type. Alright, I was faster. Oh, and this is a Rocky Helmet. Slitherwing. Alright, that's actually some really good intel. What should I go for? Maybe my Applegate? Or my Dryer. And then go for a Will-O-Wisp or a Volt Switch. Or my Azulon and go for a Psycut. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, U-turn. Damn. Alright. I was not expecting a U-turn. I was expecting a break for some reason. Maybe he doesn't learn it and I'm just retarded. Let's see what my opponent can do here. Maybe go into the Fezandipiti. I'm mixing up the Fezandipiti and then the Palafin. Yeah, I meant the Palafin. Alright, here comes... Who is this? The Darkrai. Okay. Alright, he's gonna get hurt by the stones. I really want to go for my Dreadlock. But at the same time, I don't want to be too predictable. Let's go for my Dreadlock. Screw it. Alright, Dreadlock. I choose you. What's my opponent gonna do? Dark Pulse. Yep, this shouldn't do much. No drop in anything. I could Drain Punch, but I'm actually gonna Light Screen. Alright, so my opponent is gonna retreat and then go into... Who is this? Okay, the Fezandipiti. Oh, and then this Fezandipiti has the boots. Very smart. Alright, I'm gonna Parting Shot. Alrighty. One thing is, I don't want to bring my Glimora this early. I want to preserve it as much as I can and then get rid of the item threat. I have to go for my Landorus here. Alright, here's my Landorus. Alright, that's an Intimidate. U-turn, that's gonna do nothing. He's gonna get hurt by the Rocky Helmet. And then more than likely he's gonna bring the Slitherwing. Apollo, yep, there's the Slitherwing. He's gonna get hurt by the stones. And I'm gonna get hurt by the Toxic. What should I do? Rock Slide? Yeah, let's Rock Slide. Alright, Rock Slide. I am faster. That's gonna do nothing. Alright, that's gonna do a U-turn, and it's gonna do some more damage to him. Thanks to the Rocky Helmet. I wonder if he has the Morning Sun. Alright, here comes the Fezandipiti already. Oh, well, that sucks. 0 to hero. Who can I go for? To reflect this off. I'm gonna let my Landorus die right here. Oh, I'm faster? Oh, son of a gun. Flip turn. That's very interesting that I'm faster. Alright, here comes the Velveteen Dream. I think that's a wrestler. I think this is a good point for me to bring my... I kind of want to bring my Applegate, but at the same time, not. Alright, let's bring Dreadlock and then Drain Punch. Yeah, let's Drain Punch right here. I cannot hear anything, so I'm actually gonna put my headphones on. Alright, Velveteen Dream is gonna come back. What's taking the Drain Punch? Alright, that's gonna do next to nothing. Okay. Do I use this opportunity to light screen? Let's see. Got 3 more turns. I don't want him to do a Toxic. I'm pretty sure he's gonna go for the Toxic. Yeah, I'm out of here, brother. I think that a Sulon would do really good right here, and I can U-turn. U-turn. Oh! Okay. Damn, I was not expecting that U-turn. That sucks. Now he can just bring the Darkrai. Alright, here's the Darkrai. Do I go for the Dreadlock? Yeah, I don't want to let my Assault die right here. Alright, return. So, I'm gonna predict the switch into the Fezandipiti again. Hopefully he went for the Dark Pulse. No! Oh, shiznit. Ah, and he gets the poison. Damn. Alright, fair enough. Damn, that sucks. Alrighty. Parting shot. Alright, there's the retreat. Good stuff. Alright, here comes again the Fezandipiti. He's been a complete pain in the ass. Alright, there's an attack and special attack. Drop. I could maybe predict a switch into the Darkrai, because I think my opponent is expecting a Psychic type move. But I am not gonna do that. I'm gonna Drain Punch. Yep, there's the retreat. That was a really good call on my part. Hopefully he's going for the Darkrai. Apollo, who's that? Ah, damn. Okay. Not who I was expecting. Yeah, now I'm gonna get some damage for the Rocky Helmet. That sucks. Alright, let's go for the Side Cut. Get rid of this guy. Unless he goes for the Darkrai at this point. If he goes for the Darkrai, I'm gonna be really upset. Okay, he won't. Alright, so the Assault gets one more kill. Okay, he might go for a Rapid Spin. Alright, let's Drain Punch. That Rapid Spin is actually very smart. Alright, the question is, does he outspeed now? Oh, he's very strong. He did a lot of damage. Oh, hopefully I can kill it right here. That would be ideal. Oh, so now I have to deal with the rocks. Okay, fair enough. But that's fine, because now that this thing is gone, I feel like my my Beyblade might be able to do a sweep. I only have to get an agility. Okay. Alright, 30 seconds left. Do I let this guy die already? Yeah, I think it's time. Dark Pulse. Alright. Good stuff. I think the question here is, do I rather set up a Reflect or a Light Screen? Based on, I mean, my opponent has the Fezandipiti, who can be a physical attacker or a special attacker. He's got the Fezandipiti, who's physical. And then he's got the Necrozma. I'm gonna Light Screen. Okay. He's gonna retreat. Good stuff. Okay. That's okay. I can live with that. Okay. Does he have the defog? That would be really bad, honestly. Because I think defog gets rid of the screens. Alright, so my opponent decided to go for the U-turn. That's very smart. Unfortunately, I survived, but I'm gonna go down to the poison. What is he gonna bring right here? More than likely than a Crossmo. Ah, here comes. Oh, is he gonna go down? Please tell me he's gonna die. Ah, I don't have the stones anymore. Damn. That's fine. Alright, I'm just gonna go for my dryer and then volt switch. Is that ideal? Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Okay, here's my Rotom. Let's volt switch. Thank God my opponent doesn't have the item threats anymore, because I can just volt switch however I see fit. And just as a fun fact, this Palafin, he's actually the leader on the entire league when it comes to kills. I think he's got like 19 kills. Alright, so my opponent is gonna retreat right here with the flip turn. Damn, the rocks would be really helpful right here. I think my opponent did a really good job. Okay. How much is this gonna do? Not that much. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go for my Applegate right about now. I could go for the Glimora and maybe do the Draco Meteor. Not the Draco Meteor, the Rock Meteor or Meteor. I don't know. But he can just bring the Palafin and then get the kill with the Jet Punch. Alright, I'm gonna Terra Dragon already and then Herb Power. And hopefully that's gonna be enough for the kill. I wonder if he's gonna go for Terra Water right here. Oh, he's gonna Toxic me? Okay, fair enough, brother, fair enough. Alright. Ah, that won't get the kill? That sucks. Let me see. What else can I do here? Do I go for a switch? No, I think he's gonna stay in. Alright, let's go for another Herb Power. Oh, he has the Roost. Brother, this is dangerous. Can I get the drop in Special Defense? Alright, I cannot, it seems. Should I go for Beyblade? And then Rock Polish. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, here's my Beyblade. Okay. Roost. Alright, that sucks. Does he go for a switch into the Palafin? He might. He just might. Even if he does, I can go for a switch into my Rotom. Alright, there's the retreat. Please tell me you're going into the Palafin. Nah, the Velveteen Dream. Okay. Alright. Alright, here's a Rock Polish. I think I outspeed now. Alright, let's Meteor Beam. Alright, let's find out. Can I get the kill? Alright, special attack. Alright, there's my power herb. Alright, that's the kill. Alright, the light screens are off. Alright, here comes Dr. Manhattan. Damn. Alright, let's go for the sludge wave. Not enough for the kill. Photon Geyser. That will be, however, enough for the kill. Alright, now I have no protection. Alright, let's go for my dryer. Alright. Question here is, can I live one move? Morning Sun. Oh my goodness. That sucks. Yep, that straight up blows. Alrighty. Alright, let's bring my Applegate. Alrighty. I'm just gonna take a risk right here and then... Should I nasty plot? Yeah, sure, why not? Like, I'm done. I'm done for. Alright, here comes this guy. Okay. Nasty plot. Okay. Alright, that's gonna do some damage. Not that much yet. Alright, let's Earth Power. If he goes for the Terra here, that would actually be really smart. Alright, now my opponent is gonna go for the Terra Blast. Not gonna do anything. How much is this gonna do, however? Ooh, quite a lot. Alright. Let's Earth Power once again. Maybe, potentially getting the kill. Alright, so my opponent decided to Terra right now. Okay. That's a very smart move on his part. Okay. Earth Power. Yep, not a kill. A crit, but not a kill. Alright. Giga Drain. I mean, he's faster, so... And I'm pretty sure he's gonna get the kill here. Alright, here's Terra. Ah, I survived. Alright, I mean, kill for kill, I guess. Alright. Here's my last Pokemon Dryer. Alright, Kal-El, the chosen one. Alright, I mean, I'm pretty much done for anyway, so I'm just gonna Pain Split. Yep, close combat. Boom. GG's to my opponent, and thank you all so much for staying the entire season and for watching the videos. Thank you so much. See ya!